So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Free White and 21, 1963. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was all right. I like Larry Buchanan, but some of his early stuff is kind of tame and boring, actually. I like the music in this one, and I thought the closing argument from the defense attorney was excellent, especially when he calls the accuser white trash. Kind of reminded me of the Mike Tyson rape trial, where the 18-year-old black beauty queen accused Mike Tyson of rape. He was ultimately convicted on appeal, but I was having difficulty at the time understanding how a woman could be giving a guy fellatio and not consenting to it. That's like Bill Clinton sex right there. Anyways, there's mentioned that she broke her hymen. She's in the trial, which was also in the last movie that I saw. They seem to be implying that she lost her virginity, similar to the Klansman. And, yeah, so it's kind of a unique coincidence that I heard that breaking of the hymen terminology twice. Schlockmeister, Larry Buchanan used it in this one as well. Free white and 21 is an old archaic phrase from the 1930s and 1940s. It means beholden to no one. That's what it means. And it's about a Swedish immigrant comes to the United States. She's involved in some kind of CORE, which is like a racial integration group from the early 60s. It was actually one of the better groups. I think it was better than the Association for the Advancement of Color People. AACP, I guess it was called. Yeah. So CORE is more less extreme version of AACP. I think that's what it's called. Oh, NAACP, excuse me, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. My bad. It's been a while since. Sorry. I always thought CORE was more respectful than, or less extremist than NAACP. But who's Roy Innes. I'm thinking of him. Roy Innes was the kind of a libertarian dude, if I'm not mistaken. He was national chairman of CORE in 1968, which was 5 years after this movie, actually. And yeah, I completely forgot about Roy Innes. until now. Anyways, it was in the back of my mind, and I just remembered. So, this Swedish immigrant, white trash, and in the closing argument, the defense attorney says that she likes to go bathing nude in Sweden. I was thinking of a certain Ingrid Bergmar. No, I was thinking of a certain Ingmar Bergman. That's his name. Ingmar Bergman movie with one of his naked actresses frolicking around in the summertime. That's what it reminded me of. So you got the Mike Tyson rape trial. You got the you got the Swedish libertine white trash, and the accuser, and it all takes place in a courtroom. That's why I say it's kind of boring, kind of dry legal stuff. They even during the jury deliberation, there's 3 minutes of the clock seconds turning around and around, and I was thinking, man, this is a little bit filler space there. It's like Manos Hands of Fate driving around. Anyways, the first half of the movie is kind of boring with the Swedish gal testifying that she was raped, and rewatching. Just keep me thumbs up. Oh, okay. You gave me thumbs up. Oh, I was wondering why I got 2 viewers and 1 thumbs up, and then it disappeared real quick. Anyways, getting back to the movie. So this guy, Ernie Jones, I think his name is. He's kind of a hustler dude. He does modeling and some other stuff, collecting money, something like that. I couldn't really follow. He does like 3 different things, and he's super greedy. He likes to empty out his pockets when he's collecting money so that he can fill them back up again. That's what he testified during trial. That was kind of amusing. And then they called a bunch of witnesses who are sort of corroborating his story rather than the gold digger, libertine Swedish babe. When he testified, I thought that was more interesting. How they kind of characterized her as a hussy, and that was kind of cool. And it takes place in Texas, so which is supposed to be a law and order state, particularly in the early '60s. Anyways, Larry Buchanan based this movie on his friend Tony Davis going through the same kind of trial. He actually started the movie before the trial was finished, and Tony Davis was accused of rape by an English lady, not exactly Sweden, so a little bit different take on it. Kind of interesting, but so it's not 100% accurate to that trial, but in any case, it was halfway decent. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of early Larry Buchanan stuff, but the stuff that was done like in the 70s, his movies, I think Q the Winged Serpent, Q the Winged Serpent was 1982. And then, of course, God Told Me To was oh, I'm sorry, Q was Larry Cohen. I always get Larry Buchanan mixed up with Larry Cohen. But God Told Me To. What other movies did he do? Of course, he did the Eye Creatures from '65. That was pretty decent. What else? I'm trying to think. If I did a filmography, pulled up a filmography, Larry Buchanan, I might remember some of his later stuff. A Bullet for Pretty Boy. Yeah, that's another one. Was God Told Me To? Larry Buchanan? Oh, it's Larry Cohen again. I keep getting Larry Cohen mixed up with Larry Buchanan. Okay, so God Told Me To and Q were both Larry Cohen, not Larry Buchanan. But A Bullet for Pretty Boy was Larry Buchanan. So my mistake. I'm glad I corrected myself there. I tend to forget things like this, and so whenever I make a statement like that, I try to look it up just to verify that I actually know what I'm talking about. And I'm getting old. I tend to forget things, so I apologize for that. But 8:34 a.m. Monday. Adrian just showed up. Hey. It's 8:34 a.m. in Australia on Monday. Anyways,
is it summer there?
No, I think fall started Monday, didn't it?
No.
But it probably feels like summer. It's like 90. What's the temperature outside? Like 100? But it's like an Indian summer. We were just talking about that word Indian. Anyways, cool. I've got 3 people in the chat room and only 1 person chatting. So I reviewed The Klansman. I loved it, of course. Anything that you recommend, I'll probably like. It's he says it's fall or spring. I think it's fall. November 1st, we have to set back our clocks. Fall backwards. Because that stupid daylight savings government nonsense. So I guess that means we actually gain an hour of sleep on November 1st. But yeah, I love The Klansman. I reviewed it. You can check out my video that I posted when you were sleeping. And I'm about to watch the Terror, bunch of Don the Dragon Wilson movies. And I'm waiting for Elysium to arrive on Tuesday. daylight saving. Yeah, I don't like daylight saving either. I think it's really dumb. But some some idiot in government thought it would save electricity or something.
I don't know. Most people play at 5 a.m. or something.
Oh yeah.
Because most of them are probably big YouTubers.
Oh.
And they use a lot of their time gaming. And sometimes they record at like 5 a.m. or something.
5 a.m.
Because sometimes they play on like games with no rules and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So like they go at 5 a.m. because most people are gonna be asleep at the time.
Oh, 5 a.m. is when most YouTubers,
Not most, but like I think
according to my son.
there's some people that record at like 6 a.m. too.
6 a.m. is when most people.
Not most people. I just know like most YouTubers that do that.
Oh, one guy does it. Okay, never mind. Anyways, halfway decent Larry Buchanan flick. He did a bullet for Pretty Boy. Not the Larry Cohen, not to be confused with him, who's a much better director, by the way. So Larry Buchanan, friend, was involved in a rape case in Texas. Similar kind of situation with a black dude being accused by white woman from England, not from Sweden, as in this movie. Kind of used a Swedish libertine white trash for added effect. And he ended up selling the distribution rights to AIP. This is another AIP flick. So I'm going to watch The Terror now with Jack Nicholson and Boris Karloff. That should be interesting. I'll try to add some more AIP towards the end of the kickboxing stuff. But I got like 12 Don the Dragon Wilson movies to slog through. So that's going to be a big chore next week. Get through all those Don the Dragon Wilson movies. I'll try to get through at least one tomorrow, which is already today in Australia. The sun hasn't reached over to the States yet. Yeah. You have it on DVD. Oh, cool. I've never actually seen it, believe it or not. It's got to be one of those Roger Corman kind of Edgar Allan Poe kind of deals, I'm guessing, from the 60s. Surprised it doesn't have Vincent Price in it. That would be cool if it had Jack Nicholson, Vincent Price, and Boris Karloff in the same movie. Then I'd really be excited, but that is an unusual combination, though. Jack Nicholson and Boris Karloff. Yeah, so I'm going to watch The Terror. It looks like a decent gothic horror kind of AIP thing from the early 60s, right up my alley. And I'll get back to you on that. But I don't know if you have to work on Labor Day, but this is going to take me a couple hours to watch and review. So hang in there. I'll be right back later.